Some time ago, YouTube announced that they were going to be trying out a new feature of community post called quizzes, similar to a poll, but instead of being a survey, it's like picking the correct answer from a multiple choice question. So quizzes. Now they've just announced in the last week they're rolling it out to a greater number of creators. So you might just have this feature at your fingertips. If you've got an iPhone, well, you're out of luck. Now, if you've got an Android device, then you are in luck. So for the time being, if you have an active YouTube channel and an Android device, chances are you've probably got access to quizzes right now. How does it work? Let's dive in. First thing you're going to need is a YouTube app. So on your Android device, open it up and let it populate. There it is. And of course, where all posts are, you click the plus sign at the bottom. You've got all the options there, but you want the one at the bottom called Create a Post. And you can see at the top there, the very first option is called Quiz. So we're going to select that. We're going to make a quiz right now. So in the top part, you want to put your quiz question. What is the question that you're asking? Then down the bottom, we can add a number of multiple choice answers. And of course, then we're going to tell the post or the quiz post which one's the correct answer, so that once people have their guess, they will be given the correct answer. And a little bonus at the end, you'll see what you can do here. Pretty powerful stuff. We're going to need to put in a question, so we need a question. All right, let's come up with a really easy question right now. I'm going to type it in and come right back to you. Quite a simple question. How many subscribers do you need to use the community tab? Now we're going to come up with some fake answers and of course a correct answer. And let's put in the classic 1,000 subscribers because that's the traditional answer, of course. Let's put in 500. Now I can add more answers here. I can go more than just 2. We can go up to 4. So let's put in 4. Now we need to make sure that somewhere in here we've got the correct answer. Okay, I did them in ascending order, 1,500, 100, and 0. Now, the dots on the side, on the left there, is for you to indicate which one is the actual correct answer for your quiz. And for us, that answer is 0. Now, as soon as I pick the correct answer, it says here, explain why this is correct. And this is optional, you don't have to do it, but it's a nifty little feature that I quite like. So you can actually say, this is the correct answer because, so you can give the context for the question. Particularly good if it is something that needs an explanation. And in this case, I'm going to use it. So I'm going to type in a little explanation right now. And you can see here, we have up to 350 characters to play with. So we can give a short but decent answer. We're not cut off, we're not constrained. I've put a long sentence in here. I've explained that YouTube lowered the requirements 2 times in the last few years, from 1,000 to 500, and then down to 0 with channel history. And you know, I've done content on that, so if you want to check out all the ins and outs of the community tab, you can check out this video right here. But let's do the last part of this, and that is to post this. Now you can see we can do all the usual post things like make it for members or for the public. We have a little scheduler if we want to use the scheduler. The little hourglass where we can set the expiration to either be permanent or to only last 24 hours, which is not available on every surface, I noticed, but it's definitely here on the Android right now. So that's a nifty little feature that is tucked away there in the community post section. So when we're ready to go, we simply click post. We'll let that post up now, so you can see that's post created down the bottom, and there's a little view button. Let's view that right now. Now, it's viewable on all the surfaces, so it's not just because you've created on Android, it's only viewable on Android. It'll be viewable on iOS, it'll be viewable on desktop, anywhere where community posts are read, it will be viewable. So you can see here 4 seconds ago, this is in my community tab. Nobody's voted yet because it's 6 seconds ago. How many subscribers do you need to use the community tab? And there it is. And for me, from my point of view, I don't need to vote because I set it up and it gives me the little answer there. I like how it's color coded and it stands out, the explanation and the highlight of the correct answer once somebody's had their guess or their guesstimate, or they know and answered in a knowledgeable fashion. However they've gone about it, they will get shown the correct answer once they've had their selection. A couple other things to notice is right now, remember at the top I said this is only available to create on an Android device at this time. And you know, of course, with YouTube, they'll be rolling that out to other surfaces like iOS and desktop at future dates. Community post stuff tends to get rolled out on Android first. We see some short stuff. Shorts features sometimes get rolled out on iOS first, sometimes Android first. There's a bit of a mixed bag there. So as with any feature, it's brought to one platform and then rolled out in short course to other platforms down the road. So iPhone people, you can expect it. Desktop people, maybe even a bit longer after that. But at some point, YouTube will have that rolled out across all posting surfaces. So good news. Now, some estimates from some people who have been testing this for a while says that these quiz posts get some very high engagement compared to some of the other posts. And it's good to mix up the post style. Remember, there's polls, there's text posts, there's video posts, there's playlist posts, there's image posts with carousels, and there's a whole bunch of different ways to interact with your community. The advisable option for doing the whole community posting is to probably aim to post daily, at least 2 to 3 times a week, but post daily if you can. 1 a day. Don't overdo it and do multiple a day, but if you can do 1 a day to keep your community engaged, then the community post is going to be a very beneficial thing to you building an audience. Remember, it's not just about getting views on videos, it's about the complete experience. But if you want to know more about the community posts, as I mentioned earlier, you can check this video out right here where I show you some community post features, community tab. This is Doug, and I'll catch you later.
Subscribe to Doug Hewson YT.